Hey, what's up guys? I am back and booming. Business is booming. Life is good. I'm really hungry right now and I'm about to make a protein shake. So I decided I'm about to start filming while I'm making my protein shake so I can kind of describe to you what it's like and why I use protein shakes and everything like that. So basically, the way you make a protein shake, if you're new to this game, is you get your water. You see, I got my water. You got my blender bottle right here. Cool. Now I'm gonna put the water in the blender bottle. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's always an important process. You have to get it just right. See, right there. So that way, when you put in the whey protein, I just get the traditional chocolate whey from GNC. Does the job pretty much, pretty cheap. Ghost whey is the best, by the way. Ghost, what's it called? Fruit cereal or no? The cereal milk. That's the best flavor. At least that's what it was. I haven't had Ghost in a while, but you know, if you guys are willing to sponsor me, I might just have it again. Anyways, you take the whey and hold on, get in a full scoop of whey. You don't want to be stingy on this because you gotta get your macros in. Then you dump it in here, and you see that's why getting the water line just right was so important, because you need room for the whey. Put this baby on there. God damn. And then this step is very important. I've messed it up one time and I messed up my friend's shoes. Cam's shoes, by the way. If his berries, which when I first did this a long time ago. So this step is important, is that you close it. I closed it already, and you heard the click. You have to hear the click, otherwise when you shake it, like so, and you notice how I have my finger on there, if you shake it, then it'll open and all the stuff will splatter out. That's why you gotta have it closed completely. And as you can see, my shaking technique is pretty sturdy. You gotta have grip strength. You gotta be able to grip it in your hands. My grip strength is shot right now because I did some rock climbing yesterday. Got a dope ass picture, but I'm not used to rock climbing, so my grip strength is like dead right now. Anyways, you see that nice consistent color? You've made a successful protein shake. Now, the next step is to, okay, well, I'm gonna open this, but you have to be careful. Now, the next step is to drink it. Let's see. Not bad. Successful protein shake made. Very smooth, consistent flavor. Chocolate is always the best from GNC. Don't ever get the strawberry. That shit is whack as fuck. But yeah, whey's pretty good. The macros are pretty good. As you can see here, 140 calories for 24 grams of protein. That is essential, especially when you're cutting, because you need to get your protein in, otherwise you'll lose strength. And it's difficult to get your protein macros in and get your calorie deficit in unless you're using whey protein. Also, here's another hack. Using low-fat cottage cheese. Look at those macros, baby. Those are some good macros. Here, let me show you protein. 12 grams protein per serving. 80 calories. That's also a huge life hack, by the way, if you're cutting and you want to get your protein in. Anyways, I'm about to drink this protein shake and we'll get back to this week's daily scheduled vlog. Guys, so just had that protein shake and feeling back in business. Feeling pretty good actually. So anyways, since last week, lots of shit has been happening. I have an interview with Walgreens tomorrow. I could potentially be a store associate, so that's I'm finding my way to a job pretty soon. I've been emailing people, cold calling people, cold emailing people, just hustling, bro. I've been applying for Walgreens, 7-Eleven, Dollar Store, Target, CVS, just like anything that I can find just so I can get a job soon. I've been doing my finances and shit. I'm running out of savings. Like, I have like a month runway and then I'm like at like $0 in my bank account. So it's the Boston hustle is real. I really am facing reality right now, and my back is starting to get into a wall, but this is exactly what I signed up for. This is exactly the type of experience that I was looking for when I moved out here. I wanted to test myself, test my limits, challenge myself, start from scratch, start with nothing, and build my empire. So, I started off a little naive, and these are exactly the type of lessons that I needed to learn, because I had this whole map of the world that was theoretical. I thought, it's pretty simple. You just make it this plan and you do it. But turns out life is a lot more difficult than that. People have their own plans. People, want for your money. People will trick you. And there are wolves out there, and you can't be naive, and you have to be able to be persuasive. You have to be a people person. You have to be able to go out and make your plans. You have to be strong and confident, and you have to have a vision. And these are the type of things that I knew theoretically, but I didn't really have a practical knowledge to it, practical sense. It's one thing to read a book about how to work out in the gym. It's another thing to actually work out in the gym. Like, you can't read about push-ups and do a push-up, right? Like, and become stronger. You have to actually do the push-up. So that kind of mentality is what I'm learning now. And so I'm learning the hustle, I'm learning the grind, I'm becoming more applied. I've learned so much in these past few months, and I couldn't tell you where I'm going to be in the next 6 months or at the end of this year in Boston that ends in July. But what I can say is that I'm a completely different person. I've reset my mentality, reset my brain. I'm rewiring my thoughts and my whole philosophy, and I'm becoming more and more grounded in who I am and who I'm supposed to be. I'm starting to really see and sense what my purpose on this world is, what I was here to do, and why I want to do everything that I do. I've reevaluated all of it, and I'm starting to make sense of this world. So it's an interesting situation I'm in right now, as far as I can say. The wires are starting to fire, the brain is starting to change, my mentality is starting to change. I'm starting to feel more like Naruto than Sasuke. If that analogy makes any sense. If you've seen Naruto, I made a video about that earlier, about how hard work beats talent. I used to identify with Sasuke a lot just because I thought he was so cool. He was kind of an arrogant prick, and everybody liked him, and but then he went a different way and he became selfish and inspired by hatred, and he was not good. He was like Cain versus Abel in the story of Cain and Abel, if you've read the Bible. And Naruto is someone who's kind of like, he was annoying, he was kind of a goofball, and he didn't have any talent, and everybody ignored him. And then he worked hard, and he was a courageous person, and he helped people out, and he cared about everybody, and eventually people started to believe in him. And I'm starting to feel like that now that I've been in this world. I'm starting to kind of understand my purpose, that I do have to be here to help people, that I can help people. There's a way that I can be, and I have to be humble and modest and a friend and a righteous person, someone who I was more in my middle school days. And that's just where I'm at right now. Anyways, some upgrades to life. Yo, I got these dope ass Sperry's. Let me show you guys. So if you haven't seen boat shoes, this is the Sahara color. This is the Sahara color. Sahara, however you want to say it. But if you haven't, seen Sperry's, bro, you need to get this shit. This shit is dope as fuck. Like, look at that, bro. Fits like a glove. I wear size 11.5 wide. That's another thing that's really dope about Sperry's, is that you can get the exact size that fits for you. So like, these are an investment. They get better with time. So like, the more you wear it, the more comfortable it gets worn, and it's already super comfortable. They last you a long time. These are some of the best shoes you can get. And everybody that I respected and I thought was super cool had them, and it was like such a common thing. Like, all my friends, no matter where they came from, whether I met them in Ohio, whether I met them in college, Eli and Kim, like, all my friends wore Sperry's, even though they never even knew each other. So like, I'm starting to understand why. They're so good, and they kind of match our personalities a lot. Another thing that I also got was these socks from Zara. look at that. That's pretty dope, right? That's the thing, guys. Like, every detail matters, right? You gotta have everything set. You gotta have, your fit, your everything, and then the socks, like down to the fine details. A man who has his socks in order has his life in order. That's the way I kind of look at it. So, like, I used to think when I was younger that, why do people care about all these small kind of things? Doesn't it matter that, on the inside all the important things are calibrated, and then all the other small stuff, they're all like, they're cool, but I've got bigger, more important things to think about? Well, yes, but no. I mean, it's true that if you are like some type of mad genius and you're trying to save this world, you're like Albert Einstein, it's okay to have like a messy desk, because that's just how your brain works, and you've got things that you're thinking about. But on the other hand, are you really Albert Einstein? Are you really a genius? Like, can you really not spend another 5 minutes thinking about what your outfit's gonna be, putting on some nice shoes, putting on like some dope socks? You can't spend another 5 minutes doing that. The truth is, you probably could, and it would mean a lot more if you did, but you just want to ignore it. That's at least what I kind of realized about myself when I was younger. So I'm kind of realizing the little things a little bit more, being more personable, being more of a people person, and being a little bit more confident in myself. And life is starting to change for me. I'm starting to turn life around. I guess I'm starting this 2020 as a different person. I have a lot of goals in terms of my career and ambition, but also emotionally and personally. As a person, I want to be a better person. I want to be able to be a leader and a mature friend and a collaborator and respectful person, and someone who people can look up to. So those are kind of my goals, and I'm turning my life around. I'm humbling myself. I have this interview with Walgreens tomorrow. Hopefully it goes well and I get a job, and then hopefully I'm not a wash-up anymore. Anyways, guys, I've got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Mind is a Palace, maybe a rap album. I don't know. I will see. One thing Andrew Hale said recently in one of his vlogs, and Andrew Hale's kind of inspired a lot of this stuff. I've met him on Omega one time before. I'll talk about that maybe some other time. But he said that in your 20s, one thing he learned was that don't just tell people what you're doing. Show them, and just like keep it to yourself and kind of surprise them when it's done. And that's a lot cooler it ends up being. So maybe I'm just gonna start doing more projects, and I'm not gonna tell brag about them until I'm actually having them done. So that's something I'll be working on too. Anyways, guys, if you learned something new or were entertained, leave me a like, drop a comment, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss next week's video. I want to hear what you guys have to say, whether you guys have ever had whey protein, whether you guys are cutting, whether you guys are shredding. How do you guys want me to proceed with this channel? Are you more interested in fitness? Are you more interested in life, success, coaching, my daily life, slice of life? I'm still figuring out what this great big world has to offer, what I can offer it. So let me know what you guys think. But as always, I love you guys, and I will see you next Thursday. Peace.